Hello, guys. It's me, Butterfly Spirit 314. So, guys, today I want to talk about my plans for pole dancing. Okay. So, tomorrow I am scheduled to take an introduction to pole dance class tomorrow at the studio that I've been taking my chair dance classes and my introduction to heels classes at. And I took some introduction to pole dance classes several years ago. And I got to about four classes and then I stopped. Now, I do take pole dance classes at another studio, but at this point, I feel like I want to take classes, additional classes at the studio I've been kind of going to for like chair dancing and introduction to heels because I want to rise in the ranks of pole dancing. So pole dancing can go anywhere from the introduction level all the way up to maybe like level 8 to 10. Okay, so 8 to 10 is more of like that's more of the level of pole dancing where people can like compete in different things like that. And there's many different types and genres of pole dancing that are out there and stuff as well. So that's a thing too. Okay. So for me, I would say at the studio that I take classes at now, they would consider me to be a level one. At the studio that I take chair dancing at and heels at, they would consider me to be between the introduction level and level one. So I'm kind of in that in between level. What I want to do is to progress in pole dancing, and there's some things I really want to work on at the studio, at this other studio. So what I want to work on is I want to work on learning how to have more control of my pole dance movements, meaning that I can hold the pole dance movements for longer, like different kinds of sits that I would do on the pole and stuff like that, and different types of pole tricks and stuff. And then I also want to get more fluid with pole dancing because I feel like I think a lot when I do pole dancing, and I want to just be able to move more gracefully and more fluidly, like kind of like a ballet dancer or whatever, or like another type of, beautiful dancer. And then another thing is I want to be able to go into pole dance movements like automatically without even having to think much about doing them. And so those are like kind of my goals of what I'm trying to achieve in pole dancing and things. And I'll still go to the studio I've been going to and stuff. Of course, still go there. But I think I just want to rise up in the ranks of pole dancing. And that to me is really important and stuff too. Where I currently go, they're not really helping me rise up the ranks like I want to and stuff. And so I just want to, go to this other studio and see what else they can help me with and help me progress with. So tomorrow I'm going to be going to the introduction to pole class. As it turns out, I was on the wait list for a class for tomorrow, and somebody canceled. And I swooped up the class pretty much, and I grabbed the spot once it became available. So I'm going to be in the class tomorrow. So that means I'll have three classes this month. I'll be going to a class tomorrow on the 17th, as well as I believe the 21st. So I'll have three classes that I'll be going to this month. So I'm really excited to see like how I can like grow more in pole dancing rather than just kind of staying at kind of the in between level that I've been at. And how I know I'm in the in between is because of where my chair dance instructor assessed me at, because she's a pole dance teacher and she assessed like my strength and different things like that. She's like, well, you're in between introduction and one. And so she's like, she's just able to tell by looking, and she's been doing pole dance for at least 10 years. So at least she knows, you know what I mean? So I'm excited to go tomorrow. I'm hoping to do some footage of myself tomorrow in the class. So stay tuned, guys. Bye.